just a little quick vlog about the history of what I've done for a job. So like most teenage kids, the first job I had was a paper round when I was 13. I used to work for a bloke delivering papers 5 days a week, and I'm going to be honest, it wasn't a brilliant first job because that's when I started packing on the pans. Yeah, that's not brilliant. So anyway, I kind of got addicted to sugary drinks and sausage rolls because you had hot food, and I actually moved jobs, partly because of the fatness, partly because it was better pay, and partly because it was actually closer to my house. The second place I did a paper round, I got glorious £35 a week, but I did do 7 mornings a week to get that, so that is a little bit of a trade-off. Anyway, going through school, I did all that gubbins, GCSEs, etc. And when I left school and went into college, I started to do some part-time work in a computer shop. I sort of enjoyed it. I wasn't very good at it, and that's why the job ended very abruptly. We may have blown a computer up. That's a story for a different day. But just as a stroke of luck, on the way home from the computer shop, I went into a bus depot, and I walked in and I said, "Have you got any jobs going?" And they said, "Yes, we have this." And this happened to be handing leaflets out for the open top buses that go around York. Now, I should have pointed this out. I was the most awkward child ever. Probably more awkward than most of you. I stood on the street handing these leaflets out, and for the first week I was incredibly awkward about it. And then after that, I actually started to enjoy it. And because I started to enjoy it, I started getting really good at it. And the summer holidays came up, and I went on to full-time hours and then back to weekends when the summer holidays were over. I did that for about a year, and then I realised that my grades at college were a little bit crap. So I left that job, went to focus on college, and thought, right, I'm going to buckle down, I'm going to do this. I'm going to say to them, after all my exams are over, I'll come back to you. I said, yeah, that's fine. Went to reapply, and they basically told me to, I won't repeat it, but they weren't too keen on having me back. Not because I wasn't good, but because I kind of left them in the lurch a little bit. I really should have given a little bit more notice, to be honest. Anyway, so I went back to college, and at the end of that year, at college, I went to the other tour bus company. The manager didn't like me very much, but because I was so good, she took me on. And the other bus company weren't too happy about that. I worked at that bus company for about 18 months. And then it got to the 1st of December 2011, and so because of that I spent between the 1st of December 2011 and the 6th of September 2012 looking for work. So effectively I spent 10 months unemployed and without any money, which wasn't pleasant, to say the least. Anyway, I've got my current job now, I'm happy with that. Anyway, that's it from me, the Porky Yorkie. It is stupidly late, and I still have some time left before I have a day off. Phone. Porky Yorkie out. Should go to bed.